Like in her past lives and stuff.
This little girl down there is writing a wicked book, and she just finished it, and I had never heard of it. And then I heard of it with y'all, but she said she writing a book. Now she living on the street and writing this book of her travels. And she asked the lady, could she make a copy of the book, like a little manuscript? And she told her, yeah. But the machine ran out of ink, so she had never get a copy, but she told her to go to get it printed up. But she's been walking around with this notebook for long as I've been saying that. She had it pulled in, so I'm wondering what's going to happen with the little book. Because if you done record your travels, and they see a lot of shit out there on the streets, stories they tell. And all of it's about spirits. Look, it's a spiritual world. And that's what he tells us.
If you open up your mind,
and the word, it's all spiritual.
But if you don't want to hear
you ain't even dealing with the person. You're dealing with the spirit in the person.
The more technological the world becomes, the less in the spirit world we feel. And that's the reason why a young child is more perceptible. A young child will see stuff that an adult will refuse to see.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I gotta deal with bills, I gotta deal with water, I got power, I can't. You know, so I can't be distracted by non-real or non-logical things that I can't explain.
You ain't got time to look.
Me, I just don't want to. I want to just go through the miraculous things that God gives me. God is miraculous, and that's one thing. He will show you the spiritual realm, and you rather be on His spiritual realm than be on that, because just like you're right, we are spirits in these bodies. But the bodies that has released the spirits, there is something else out there. You can choose which side to be on, even in the spiritual realm.
And that's what he said, we have free will.
You know,
so reading about free will. Right.
My family did. My mother, my aunties and stuff, they done seen so much stuff because my grandmother was into that stuff, and she would leave the house open. That's why I'm saying, you're in that house, you're gonna get it too, because of the simple fact when they lived in a haunted house, they all lived in it. It was things, you know what I'm saying? My mother had to wash my grandmother's one of her husbands. She was married 5 times. One of her husbands was a chef, and all the time they would make my aunties and uncles always gotta wash all them damn dishes after he didn't cook. You know what I'm saying? So they did. But my grandmother and them, they was like, my uncle, they was like hard on them, like strict. Like, if they find anything on them dishes, so, they used to come in or whatever, and they check the kitchen. Not only are they unhappy and unsatisfied, all of the dishes are in different places than what they normally should be in.
Oh, boy.
So they wake all of them up.
Old school.
Y'all finna get in their kitchen, wash every single week. That's like, we clean, we wash the dishes, we wash the dishes in other spots and everything like that. They knew they washed the dishes, and every night, and them forks and knives and plates and everything be in the same place. They were moved. It took my grandma and them some time to really figure out what was going on. They was telling the truth. You know, they didn't do that. Why would they do that? They don't, you know.
Why cause hardship to themselves?
Right, and they know that that's how it goes.
My auntie